Hey fellow YouTubers, this is N0AGI. Another quick, very short update on this bandsaw table. So I'm repurposing the pull handle from the original table, and I think I'll get it installed. I'm gonna drill a couple of holes there and then get this installed. It's about 12 inches from the top. The total height is about 30 inches, so I think that's gonna work pretty good, I hope. And I also went to a local Harbor Freight and bought a couple of wheels actually, and the non-swiveling type, and I welded them together on the motor side of the motor end of the legs. So it's kind of resting right now, but it seems to work pretty good. And so I think this will serve much better because of the weight of the new table is much heavier compared to the older table. So the wheels on the older table will not be a good fit. So anyway, so that's a quick update. I will get this installed. And I'm also going to mount a couple of brackets for the bandsaw. I'm going to use these. I'm going to cut them to size over here and then install them like so, right? And the bottom section will be welded to that other table, and we can secure the bandsaw to the table that way. There are about 4 of these, 2 on each side, and then there's one on the adjusting wheel end, and then there's one on the motor end. So I'll have to figure out a couple of more of these and then get them welded and installed. So I think that should hopefully complete the project, and I should move on to the next mini project and get myself more educated on welding and fabricating, etc. Alright, so here's a quick view of how it kind of looks and feels. Seems to work out pretty good. Okay, here's the couple of wheels in the back. Not the prettiest weld work, but I got them welded on both sides, as well as on the top, and on the bottom side a couple of tack welds. So it seems to work all right. That's a side view of it, and here's the handle. So let's see how that works. And seems to roll pretty nicely. Okay, overall I think that takes care of that business. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's probably the last update on this mini project, and I finally was able to secure the bandsaw on the table. Although the way I kind of secured them is I got a couple of these hook screws, and I drilled a hole into the table and then put a bolt through the bandsaw, and that seems to work pretty good. Although these nuts, the factory nuts and bolts, are a little bit short for the hook and the bandsaw. So I need to get a little bit of a longer nut and bolt, which I will do when I go to the Ace Hardware next time around. I only had 2 of these hooks, so I was able to secure one here and one on the other opposite side of the bandsaw. I have to go get myself a couple of hooks to secure over here, as well as on this side here. So hopefully that should be done shortly. But overall, that's the pull push handle, and that came with the original bandsaw table, and a couple of wheels, the static wheels I got from Harbor Freight this afternoon that I welded them together. So that's kind of the total completion of the project here.